What's up, everyone, and welcome back to JMD. We're here for another music reaction, and we are continuing. This is a continuation of the 1,000 sub week, Band-Maid week. We have the next in the lineup of the documentaries, the docu-series with KANAMI. That's right. We are checking out KANAMI's documentary here from Orange. I'm accepting. That's what I was told how to pronounce the name. Did an absolute great job so far of all the documentaries. Even amazingly, Orange actually commented on one of them, thanking me for reacting to these. So that was amazing, awesome to have the actual creator comment. That is that's high. That's like big time. That's amazing. That's awesome. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for doing these. And so here we are. All right, KANAMI. We're going to do this one next. Thank you for joining me here. If you are new to the channel, welcome. This is again $1,000 sub week. So welcome. And if you'd like to check out more from the channel, please do consider subscribing, like, share, comment, all that good stuff to get more videos in front of more people. If you'd like to check out videos from my other channels, you have Play, ClearTalk, Puzzling there. If you'd like to, like what you see there, check those out and consider subscribing to those channels as well. It's a gaming channel. At Play, ClearTalk is like a religious, political, kind of serious talk channel. If you're interested in that and see what you, if you like what you see there, again, check that out. And Puzzle there is a jigsaw puzzle kind of hobby channel for me. Just finished up the 17th puzzle, getting ready to start on my 18th one in a couple of weeks, more than likely. So look for that there if you want to check that out. That's amazing. Patreon there, $3. If you have $3 to spare a month. Support any of the channels that you would like. That would be amazing. Or if you just want to give a one-time donation, you can do the QR right there for one-time donation of whatever, $1, $2, whatever. It doesn't matter. Any way you want to support to help grow the channels, help grow Patreon, help grow JMD Nation is very appreciated, and I thank you very, very much. And if you are returning, you're freaking amazing. Welcome back. Keep coming back because you are what makes JMD Nation. All right, so let's swap over. Let's get over here. Blow this up. And Band-Maid documentary, KANAMI. Let's go.
Welcome to Kanagawa Prefecture in the Tokyo area, a mixture of heavily urbanized areas, farmlands, and mountains.
Okay, sorry. I had to make adjustments to the volume. I don't know how the volume got turned down, but it did. All right, let's back up.
To Kanagawa Prefecture in the Tokyo area, a mixture of heavily urbanized areas, farmlands, and mountains, punctuated by the tourist destinations of Kamakura, Enoshima, and Hakone. Its capital, Yokohama, is the second biggest city in Japan and a port city, well known all over the world.
Yokohama
KANAMI was born in this prefecture near Yokohama on September 28th, being the youngest child of her family with an older brother and sister. As both of her siblings were already learning piano, KANAMI's mother asked her to learn piano as well, but she also liked to borrow and play with her brother's airsoft gun. Her parents wanted KANAMI to try various activities like ballet, calligraphy, and English, to name a few. Over the years, KANAMI continued to learn piano as she has a natural talent for it and really loves playing. A passion that she shared multiple times on social media.
That's pretty. Ooh.
KANAMI confessed that
That's
from her
nice.
childhood to her junior high school years, she only listened to classical music and was very influenced by Chopin. KANAMI plays piano for the introduction of the song Start Over. She
Okay.
also performed the introduction of Daydreaming
I'm not
on
sure that
piano
we've,
live multiple times.
I don't know if we've checked that one out. Janine. I guess that's how you say it.
In her interviews, KANAMI describes herself as Tenon in
Tenon,
Japanese,
my bad.
which is translated as natural funny man.
Natural
Tenon
funny man.
literally means nature or natural. In Japan, there is a traditional comedy act known as manzai, where the humor comes from the interaction between a straight man and a funny man, not unlike the double act comedy in the West with
Okay.
Laurel and Hardy, for example, or Abbott and Costello. The funny man being the comic character as opposed to the straight man in this comedy duo.
さあ、ミンチョのマイブームは何ですかポ？はい。
Where's your hobby?
ミンチョのマイブー
I
ム
have an
は
Instagram account
ミサにし
which
か
only
見れ
Misa follows.
ミサしか見れないインスタのアカウントをやってるんですけど、自分がミサ限定なの。
Only for
ミサ
Misa.
しか見れないか
Only
ら。
Misa can see it, so Misa's the only follower.
なんで？それでご飯
When I cook
を作
something,
ったら
I
そこ
post it there.
に載せて、で、偉い
If I write,
って書い
am I good?
たりしたらミサが偉いねって
You're great. Put it online. Why did you create an Instagram account? Then I can see all my food. And it gives me motivation to cook more food. It's an awesome hobby, isn't it?
なんでミサ一人なんだ
Why is it only
ミ
Misa?
サが
Is
先
she
生
your
なの
teacher?
ミサは
No,
ね
Misa always
偉
praises
いね
me.
って
You're
褒め
great.
てくれる褒めてくれるから
Because she praises her. I understand. Misa will always tell you you're
いい
great.
ねってしてくれるからってことはいはいでそれをサイちゃんには見せ
Can you show the photos to Shik-chan?
あ
Wait a minute, what did you say? Hold on, I missed that.
じゃあ
Hold
は
on.
いでそれをサイちゃんには見せないと
As well,
見てくれる
would you like to see them?
あ
No? Oh, that's actually funny. Okay. She's just so like chill, like, no. So it'll have to be only Misa. That is funny.
じゃあミサちゃんこれからも頑張ってください
Or good work. Ella likes to.
In Kanami's case, her funny talk is not deliberate, but natural. It's like that friend you have who is smart, but naturally strange in a funny way, if that makes sense.
ありがとうございました。
It seems funny because being very, very polite while the show is about talking between friends. Being very polite. Okay. This is not a job interview, you know?
Saiki and Miku talked about Kanami during an episode of the radio show Band-Maid Nippon.
まずはじゃあギターのかなみちゃん
First
はい
in
かなみちゃんもね
Kanami
ちょっと
Chan is. I don't know
そんな
what
不思
such.
議
She's
な
very
そんな
strange.
なんですよ
What's your feeling about her?
なんだろう小
What should
鳩
I
が
say?
多分一番バンド
People
メイド
probably
で
think
やばい
I'm
っ
the most
て
insane among.
思われてるんですけど
They do think so.
こ
They think
う
so.
かなみちゃんもな
But
か
I
な
think
かだと
Kanami
か
is
と思
also
う
pretty insane.
は同感で
I
す。
totally
ね
agree
同
with
感で
that.
しょっぽ
See,
な
you
んか
agree with
ね
me.、
かなみちゃんはあれなんだよ
Kanami
ね。
Chan is,
二面
you
性が
know, a
二面性
duality. A
そうだもん
duality.
ね
That's right. It is okay to describe her. So yeah, she's usually really dreamy and
し
very
ててすごくなんだろうほんわかし
soft.
たね
She's a lady.
お嬢
Yeah,
様みたい
she's like a
な
お
lady.
姫様みたい
She's。like a
そうだっ
princess.
ぱね
おとぎの国のお
Well,
姫
like a
様
princess in
み
the
たい
fairyland.
な。
眠ってそう
She
あ、そ
would
う、
be-
眠り姫っぽ
She's
い
like。sleeping
なんか
beauty.
おしとやかなお
She's
姫
like a graceful
様って感
princess.
じ
そう
なんで
だっぽね
すけど、
なんか小鳥たちとか
She
と
has
遊
an
ぶ
image of playing with little birds
森の中
in the
で
woods,
There
right?
was also a moment during the US tour in
that's funny.
2022 where Kanami introduced herself for the second time when the crowd was calling her name.
From piano to guitar.
In senior high school, Kanami joined a popular music club as a keyboardist, but started to learn guitar a few months later after watching a senior classmate play. Kanami wanted to play guitar to look cool in the eyes of the other girls. And it worked.
ギターを弾いてるカナ
I
ミ
heard
先
them
輩
say,
ってかっこ
"Isn't
いいよ
Kanami
ねっ
so
て言
cool
って
when
も
she's
らえる
playing
よ
the
うに
guitar?"
なっ
They
て
felt good, so I
そ
kept
れが
playing
気
the
持ちよ
guitar.
くて
That
ずっ
felt
と
good.
ギターを弾いてました
This is the beginning of Kanami's journey as a guitarist. She started to learn the basics by herself without any knowledge or even a band to practice with. At one point, a third-year senior who taught her guitar asked Kanami to join his band composed of classmates. The members gave Kanami songs to learn from bands like Kiss, Metallica, and Deep Purple. But the first song she had to learn was However.
The
by
purple.
Glay.
That's good. You're actually learning something if you're doing Deep Purple song.
As she was covering more and more songs from Western hard rock bands, Kanami had so much fun that she decided to create her own one-person band, filling all the roles herself. Kanami was not really into the idea of joining as a band, as it's difficult to find one where all the members have the same level of motivation and the same ambitions. This is why Kanami started to learn programming and write her own songs so she wouldn't have to rely on a band. Kanami wanted to enroll in a university of music, but
That's
she
smart.
finally followed her parents' wishes and went to a regular university where she studied economics and management to learn how to promote herself as a professional musician. Even though she was still a student, Kanami worked hard to polish her skills and find her way through the music industry. She built a soundproof room and took singing lessons, even though she didn't really like to sing. Kanami also posted a lot of covers on YouTube and Nico Nico, until one day, someone finally contacted her.
First member to join.
Kanami's hard work paid off as she was contacted to join a female rock band.
MINCHO を最初に見つけて、で
I found first. Yes, she discovered me, then contacted me.
あ
Where did you?
の
On the internet?
動画
Her instrument cover videos she uploaded?
みたいな上げてて、そこからで私が
I was actually a singer-songwriter who plays and sings at the same time.
弾き語りでこう歌いますみたいなやってたんですけど
Yes, but I was not in a band.
She met with the management who explained the concept and played songs made for the band. For the maid outfits, Kanami had already performed in one during a school culture festival, so it was not a problem for her as she really liked the concept. As for the songs, she found that they were cool, so she immediately said yes. Plus, she always wanted to be a lead guitarist and work with a female lead singer without having to sing. From this moment, Kanami was the first member to join Band-Maid.
Songwriting.
At the beginning, the songs performed by Band-Maid were sent by external songwriters and selected by the members. The band's first released single was called Ai to Jonetsu no Matadoru. It was likely inspired by Kanami and her admiration for Santana, the legendary Mexican guitarist, singer, and songwriter.
Interesting. Santana was good.
She found Santana thanks to her father's vinyl collection, as he listened mostly to rock from the 70s and the 80s. Kanami was still a novice in songwriting, but she continued to submit her songs anyway. Although it was really hard for her to keep writing all those songs that were never approved. Thankfully, KANAMI had the support of Saiki, who encouraged her to continue to write more and more. While performing the songs provided by the songwriters, KANAMI kept on learning and improving until her determination was finally rewarded when, 2 years after their formation, the first ever song written and arranged by Band-Maid was released.
いつまでたっても抜けられそうにないや気づけないまま罠にはまってた
Now, if I remember right, though, this was a joint writing, right? It wasn't just KANAMI. It was a joint thing between Suki. I mean, not Suki. Miku. And I guess KANAMI and maybe even Saiki, or at least Miku and KANAMI, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not trying to in any way I just thought I remembered that this was, and maybe this is, maybe I guess a start of the issue that I did Miku first, but like I thought that's what, I thought it's what it said during her videos was that this was Miku's first time also writing and release. So, and I thought it was a joint effort. So maybe he states that at some point, and I'm kind of early on that. So.
さかりないアドレどうしようもなくてただ泣いた問題だらけで気がめいりそうこのまま何もかも忘れさせておくれ何もかも君が忘れてしまったようなそんな目で私を見ないで Doesn't matter if it's true 受け入れられたらそれでいいじゃないか Oh 現実からの逃避行さ
KANAMI is the kind of person who has to compose all the time. She loves to create new songs and takes requests from the other members when they have an idea. It's even easier for KANAMI this way as she doesn't have to start from scratch. When she does, KANAMI uses a riff or a melody, writes around it, and sends each part to each member, starting with Misa. There are not a lot of directions for Misa to follow except when KANAMI wants her to slap or stand out during a specific part of the song. Misa, being a very fast worker, gets her response to KANAMI quickly, which means then KANAMI can start programming the drums for Akane. At first, KANAMI received a lot of feedback from Akane about the drums being impossible or requiring 5 arms, but with time, she improved her programming and wrote difficult but playable drums with the help of Akane. Let's take Black Hole, for example.
でもあそこは最初もっと
Actually,
難
that
し
part
かったん
was
で
more
す
difficult first.
これは無理って
She
言われ
said,
て
"This is impossible,"
代
and
わ
I
りに
picked
出
up
してもら
another
った
pattern
別
she
パターンを採
proposed
用してま
instead.
す辛口とか
She
地獄
sent
と
me
か
several
名付けられた
patterns
パター
named
ンも送っ
Spicy
てもら
Hot,
ったんです
Hail,
けど
and so on.
確か地獄っていう
And
パ
if
ターンに
I
なったん
remember
だと思
correctly,
い
the
ま
Hail
す
pattern was chosen.
KANAMI wanted Black Hole to be the fastest song possible, but
That is funny. Sending her patterns and the naming of it. Oh, that is Hail. Okay. Like, this is going to be Hail, but I'll do it. Oh, crap.
also chaotic, which makes it even harder for Akane. With Akane's drums locked in, KANAMI can add the guitars and work with Saiki on the lead vocals. The first demo of a song is actually recorded on a piano by KANAMI with her voice as the demo for the vocals, so the song might change completely when Saiki's voice is added. A part of this process
Okay, maybe let me when in the statement earlier talking about KANAMI this being like the first song she writing, are we talking about only lyrically, or are we talking about like writing as an entirety of the song? Was alone for her writing the entirety of the song, like music development, lyric development, around like all of it, like all together, like production really of the whole entire song. And maybe I was remembering as far as just lyrics, Miku did a lot of the lyrics, if not all or whatever. I'm trying to maybe I'm confusing on that, because here we're talking about her writing the songs as if as like in her being basically the producer and like initiating the writing process, then engaging the other members and their parts so that she can set it up like basically, like I said, the engineer, the producer of the song. So and was I mistaken in the previous section when it was meaning her writing and then alone being the first actual band song that was fully written by the band? In her instance, it was like the entirety of the song. Maybe I was misunderstanding that. Correct me on that if or let me know if I'm correcting myself in the correct way or whatever. I don't know. Anyways, all right, let's go.
Was featured in the Band-Maid US Tour 2022 documentary, where we can see KANAMI presenting her idea for Memorable to Saiki.
La 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 la
For backing vocals, KANAMI proposes some of them, Miku
awesome.
and Saiki also propose some others, and finally, their vocal director sometimes gives advice during the recording sessions. The rhythm guitar is something KANAMI adds at the end of her writing process. When Miku has to sing, her part is, of course, simplified, but KANAMI doesn't think much about this when composing. Talking about Miku, KANAMI's way of writing is totally different when she writes a song for Miku, like Sayonakadori. Even though KANAMI adopts her writing to Miku's voice, she wants Miku to grow as a singer, so she is always trying to challenge her.
Push her,
こ
yeah.
の最後は変えてほしいって小
She
バ
said
トに
she
言わ
wanted
れ
to
たの
change
で
the last part,
ち
so
ょ
I
っと成
changed
長の意
it,
味も込め
expecting
て
her
変え
growth.
たら
But at
最
first she
初
was
高く
like,
て出
it's
る
so
か
high
わ
I
かんない
might
って言
not
わ
be
れ
able
ちゃ
to
っ
sing it.
て頑張れって
I was like, go for it. And that's what you should do as a yeah, that's what you should do as a fellow member, you know, to push your team, your bandmates to excel and do better, push yourselves, improve, go for something you wouldn't expect to be able to go for, and make it happen. You know?
KANAMI has had a lot of different guitars over the years. She is
Kind of like what you were talking about with Akane, you know, in the drum part, where she would, you know, writing stuff that she felt impossible to do, but then she would give her stuff back, you know, even though they were like intense stuff she was coming up with, but at least she could do it, and then, you know, picking that, like, but potentially in giving her the programmed drums that she felt impossible to do, she came up with something that was as close to possible of that she could do, which in turn like pushed her to her limit, you know, or pushed her even potentially beyond what she thought her limit was. So, you know, that same thing.
used a Flying V, a Les Paul, and Strat-style guitars. Her first collaboration was with a Dictone, when KANAMI was officially endorsed by the brand on May 21st, 2016. KANAMI even had her own signature model, the Dictone Modern Series 2.8 Signature, in two colors, red and green. But there was one brand that we are used to seeing KANAMI with for a few years now, Paul Reed Smith Guitars, or PRS.
Very popular.
beginning of 2017, KANAMI switched from a dictone to PRS, which was not leaving her previous endorser in good terms with Band-Maid's management, who was accused of forcing KANAMI to switch to PRS guitars. For the release of their first major album called Just Bring It, Band-Maid recorded the music video of Don't You Tell Me, where we can see KANAMI playing with a brand new PRS 408 Fire Red Burst, borrowed from a guitarist amongst Band-Maid staff. One thing for sure, KANAMI fell in love with PRS guitars.
もうファーストタッチで
First time I
うわ
touched
弾
it,
き
I
や
was
すい
like,
手に吸い付く
wow,
っ
it's so
て
easy
な
to
って
play. It sticks to
で
my
音的に
hand.
も特徴的な
And
サ
you
ウン
know,
ド
it
じゃないで
sounds
すか
is so unique.
私は特徴が欲しかったんですよ
I want to have a uniqueness
ね
in
バンドメイドにただ PRS って
That
しっ
said,
かり弾か
PRS
ないと
doesn't
ちゃんと
sound
なら
good
ない
if
ギ
you
ター
don't
なの
play
で
it right, so I
今で
still
も
have
結
some
構苦戦し
difficulty
てる
in
ところがあ
playing
る
it
んで
though.
すけどでもこの
I decided to
PRS を
use
使
it
い
because
こ
I
なせる
thought
よう
if
にな
I
ったら
can play it
き
smoothly,
っ
I
とど
would
の
be
ギ
able
タ
to
ーで
play
も
any
使いこな
guitar
せると思
smoothly.
ったので PRS にしましたこれだとなり
I
まし
was
た
like, this is it.
直感だったと思いま
It
す
was intuition.
音も弾き心地もこれ
Like,
がいい
it has the
でも
best
しっ
sound
か
and
り
the
弾
best
かないと音が
comfortability,
鳴
but
ら
it
な
doesn't
い
sound
み
good
たい
if I
な
don't play it right.
難しいけど
It was
でも
hard to
これ
play,
ってい
but
う
it
感
was
じ
what
で
I
した
looked for.
On November 17th, 2024, KANAMI took part in a public talk
get that.
session at the PRS Guitars and American Vintage Guitar Show, held at Shibuya Stream Hall in Tokyo, alongside Paul Reed Smith, the founder of PRS Guitars. During the session, he surprised everyone by presenting KANAMI with her very own signature model, a recognition of her hard work as a guitarist and songwriter. KANAMI thus became the first Japanese artist to receive a signature model from the American company PRS.
Wow.
KANAMI シグネチャーモデルを弾いてくれる方が、
That was pretty.
いらっしゃるということで、それを想像するともうすごく感動しちゃいます。もし目の前
Imagine
で
it fills
そ
me
れを
with
見てしまっ
excitement
たら
and
もう泣いち
I
ゃう
were to
か
see
も
it
し
happen,
れ
I
ない
might
で
even
す。
cry. Mincho.
Micho
Yeah,
comes from her username from the time she
I got it
posted
right.
videos online, which was Kana Mincho. Incho is a suffix to give a cute feel to a name that usually ended with a vowel I. This is how KANAMI chose the nickname Kana Mincho, then shortened into
Mincho.
Mincho. It has been mentioned multiple times by the members that KANAMI has a switch when she is playing guitar.
I mean, when
ラ
I
イブ
hold
お
my
給仕
guitar and
の
start to
時
play it
に
in
ギターを持って
our
こうお給仕に臨むと
Akuji?
なんだ
Akuji?
かこ
I
う
feel
人
like
格
getting
が
into
変わるという
character.
か少しオラオラ系になるみたいで
Look,
急
it
に
looks
変わ
like
って
she suddenly gets aggressive like
す
this
ごいこう
way.
やってきましたこ
Are you
の
serious?
鏡がギター持ってこうやってやっ
She
てました
actually
急に
does
小
hold
バ
the
トの
guitar.
マイク
All of a
奪っ
sudden
て
she
ちょ
takes
っと
my
話
mic
し
and
たり
says
とかす
something
る
as
時とか
well.
もあって小バト
She
メンバ
makes
ーたち
even
も
us
す
feel
ご
so
いびっく
surprised.
りしちゃうみたいな
そん
時があります
な身内もびっくりするぐらいなんだ。
でも打ち合わせとか全くなしで
いつ出てくるか
そうなんですよ
One of those when she turns aggressive.
その時はなんかトランス状態みたい
Hypnotic
な
trance state.
感じっぽくて
What if
私
I
何
go
や
on
ってた
stage?
っ
So
て
I said to
いう
her,
のがあ
oh,
っ
you
て
did X
今
kick
日は
on
ね
the
シン
cymbal
バル
tonight.
をかかと落とししてたみたいな
This moment can be seen when the camera is on KANAMI right after a short pose. KANAMI enters in Mincho mode to focus on her music. Sometimes, Mincho becomes out of control, and it looks like this.
He was sucky over there.
ミンチョはじゃあ最初にサイちゃんに会った時
What is your impression
記
when
憶
you
記
first
憶ある
met?
とこからでいいよ。
記憶あるところが
いや記憶ないかもしれないからと
記憶があるところ
Speaking
だ
of the
と
moment, I remember, to tell you the
ぶっちゃける
truth,
とあっちゃんが
I mean,
最初
she
に
met
サイちゃんなんだろうサイちゃんが
before I met
サイちゃんのこ
Saichan,
と
and she said,
を先にあ
KANAMI,
っちゃん
she's
が会って
probably
た
the
か
type
ら
you hate.
多分カナミは嫌いなタイプの人だと思うって言われてた。
あったね。
I remember
結
that.
構それ言ってたんですね最初
そうだから
So I was
すごいビクビク
scared
し
when
な
I
が
met
ら
her,
会
and
っ
I was
て
like, oh, there
こ
she
の
is.
人かみたいな。でも話したら
But when
あ
I
れ
actually
普
talked
通
with her,
普
she
通
said
に
okay,
話
so
せ
I
る
was
って
like,
なっ
which is
て
right, which?
どっちだどっちだってなって。
Since Kanami met with Saiki, she can't stop showing how much she loves and admires her. It started with the first music video of Don't You Tell Me, where the personality of each member is highlighted for the first time. Since then, she's always showing her support to Saiki during live performances.
私はすごくボーカルの最近のことが大好きなので、
Thank you,
はい
so much.
一緒にアコースティックレコーディング
いいんだよそんなこと言わなくて。
It's okay, you don't need to say such things.
It's so cute.
Isn't it lovely?
はい。
素敵です。
え？
素敵です。サイちゃんとっても素敵です。
It's been something used by the members for years during MCs. Sometimes, those moments are very sweet. And sometimes, it gives us a memorable moment.
KANAMI is Japanese hentai.
Saiki also
I'm seeing more and more that, especially for live settings, it looks like they very much are playful and engaging. It's just having fun on stage. I can see why. There is such a. I see more and more why there's such a. Like deep connection or deep love for the band from its fans when you're getting to see them engage like this, like just having a fun time with friends or something, like, you know, not so bullet pointed and hitting everything and then leaving or whatever. Like, it's, you know, they have these nice playful parts where they're just like hangout times, you know. Makes it more intimate, makes it more engaging, makes it more feel like it's somebody told me to stop saying so much. Makes it more personal. So yeah. Anyways, all right.
also likes to play this card with KANAMI during songs for some funny stage interactions.
Don't tell me not to do something, or I might even do it more.
One thing for sure, with these two on stage, you can expect a lot of emotions coming through their performance as they adore those special moments with just the two of them.
Check me out as I do. I hope in you. 月影に隠れた手の夕を見た明けない夜なんて きしめてもう一度だけ願うほどなんでこんなどうにもでき
Music has been a part of Kanami's life since her childhood, and even if her passion for the guitar started late, Kanami worked hard to master the instrument, songwriting, and song production. Since that moment, every decision she made helped shape the passionate guitarist that we know today. Always impressive when she's on stage with her ability to convey emotions through her guitar, Kanami has moved a lot of fans over the years. From a try-it-all to a do-it-all, Kanami always had the ambitions to break through the music industry. And by joining Band-Maid, she was able to improve her play, learn from professional songwriters, and pursue her dream. Thanks to her Band-Maid support, Kanami continued to write song after song until they were approved by the management. And since 2016, she is the genius who writes Band-Maid's music. Improving and evolving song after song, exploring new territories, challenging her bandmates and herself by making songs that sound good instead of being just easy to play.
でもとにかく音楽には一生関わっていたいなっていうメンバーたちなんですよ。一人一人が。だからそれこそこれから10年後にどうなっているかは正直わからないし、5年後だって見当もつかないんですけど、音楽では絶対つながっていたいって思うメンバーたちですね。もうこのバンド、このメンバーが大好きすぎて、このメンバーと離れるのが絶対嫌だって思うんです。この先も少し立ち止まるような時が来るかもしれないですけど、このメンバーたちに囲まれているからこそ自分は続けられているというか、続けることを目的に続けてきたわけじゃなくて、本当に気づいたら続けられていたという感じで入れているのは今のメンバーだからなんだなって思います。
Kanami's path has never been an easy one, but she managed to keep moving forward, destroying every obstacle in her way. Even when she is tired to the point of where she can't barely stand, Kanami will always give everything on stage with the biggest smile. She is a mixture of passion, energy, and joy, who is and always will be full of surprises. Kanami, the genius composer.
That was good. Holy. That was awesome. I liked that picture before the extra stuff popped up. Right here. Yeah. Yeah, that was awesome. That was again, I do see where the the order of these was important. And again, I apologize that I started out of order, but it's showing more and more. Again, I'm gaining a more and more appreciation for each member and the struggle or determination that they went through to master their craft and to get to where they are now. Basically, geniuses in their crafts and on the road to becoming, legendary, really. I mean, if nothing else, legendary just from the Japanese market, but I mean, really legendary worldwide. And that's pretty awesome. Makes me, quite frankly, feel a little underdetermined. But unfortunately, I say unfortunately, life just sent me in a different direction that didn't particularly aid me in coming to this type of status or even the ability to join a band without making like crazy sacrifices that I just wasn't honestly willing to make. But I certainly gaining more appreciation for each one of these and for each member through these documentaries. So yeah, I feel great that I'm actually looking through these and watching these. Yeah. Crazy talented. Let me know if there's anything that I missed. And if there's or something more that I need to know as usual. Or just your opinion on the video or anything I said. Hopefully I didn't say anything too out of place or anything. I always kind of to some degree worry about that, but yeah, yeah, it's just incredible, really. To so far, I mean, like I said, each one of them, and it makes me excited to see the other two that's left. So yeah, that is can't wait. So if you want to stick around and check out those, please do come back the next 2 days. We'll be doing Akane's tomorrow, and then Misa's Friday. Right? It is Wednesday, right? Yeah, it's Wednesday. And of course, I'm continuing to work on the song. Yesterday, I did some practicing on it. I'm probably going to do some more today, maybe short, limited, maybe only going through it once. And then tomorrow I'll hit it pretty hard to try to fine tune down a couple places that I still have, like, I wouldn't say issues, but like just trying to make sure, because while I always to some degree try to, I don't know, put my own feel here and there on a song, or like, and it's but at the same time, I have such high respect for this band and for Akane as a drummer that I'm trying my best to mimic or match her as much as I can, to the extent that I can. Some sections are kind of, it's going to be almost impossible to completely match it. I'm probably not going to, but I'm going to try to do something that is as close to matching as possible. But but anyways, yeah, to be as much as respectful to her as a musician and what she put, and that's the way I approach just two musicians that I highly respect when I'm doing a covering a song, and am trying not to deviate more than I need to, trying to stick to the song and what was played as much as I can. Especially, like I said, when people I respect are pieces of music that I respect. Not that I don't respect others that I just create shit for or change up or whatever, but it's like, when it's good, and you just want to play what's good. That's my point. Anyways, all right, I'm carrying on. Thank you very much for joining me, and again, let me know anything. Comment what you like, and thank you very much for hanging with me and sticking with me, listening, watching, liking, sharing, commenting, all that good stuff. And until next time, peace. JMD, I'm out.